Yeah, it's like 7 in the morning. Look out the window, and I just moved the sheep yesterday. And I don't know what happened, but the fencing is all down on this side. Nobody's out though. So yesterday was Father's Day. There, you guys stay in there. Got that done. Fence back up, nobody's out, no harm done. But anyways, yesterday was Father's Day. Actually, it was my birthday too. Went over to Bethany's sisters and had a little family get together. That was a lot of fun, good food. When we got back from that, we see a cow just trotting up and down the road, and we're like thinking, man, what the world is Annie? And so we thought, well, okay, if she was just bellowing and hollering, let's get her in that pasture and see if we can't keep her in there this time. So she was just pacing up and down this gravel road that I'm walking on right now, and she was down there quite a ways. She was bellowing at the cows inside the pasture and just really uncontent. And so I went to the corner and I just opened it up, because where she was just traveling up and down this fence line right here in this ditch, trying to get at those cows. She's just really uncontent, and just for whatever reason had to be out of where she was, had to get in here. So we thought, well, we tried to put her in here before, it didn't work out. She came right back in the yard, jumped the fence, whatever. And we would like her to be in here. She can be with the other cows, start getting on, get away from Belle, and then be in with those cows when they're gonna get bred, and we don't have to run a separate bull, and it's just gonna work out great. We need her to be in this other pasture at some point. So if she wants to go now, let's put her in there. So I come up here, we open up the gate, she files right in there, and of course we didn't have the camera at that point, but she files right in there, and she's right over there. That's where she is. So she's still in there this morning. That's a really good sign. I do not want to teach her to become a fence crawler. That is not what we need at our place. When our fencing isn't really that good. The fencing around that pasture is excellent, but of that one wire. So if I fix that now tonight, that she'll stay in there. She's good to go. I went and got all the tools I needed. It was an absolutely beautiful night. Amazing sunset. There had been a rainbow because of a little shower we got earlier that day. And fixed fence at 9:30 at night. And it was amazing. And here's how that went. It's 9:30 at night here in South Dakota. And the amazing thing about that is you get to experience with me tonight. I don't really love to be out fixing fence at 9:30 at night. But one thing I do love is sunsets like that. You see the sunset behind me as we walk to the section where we got to fix this fence. And in front of me is just a little bit of a rainbow, and I can't get it on the video very good. There's just not enough there, but I can see it. And it rained a little bit today, and we've just had a lot of moisture, and so that the grass is just incredibly dark green. And even though fencing at 9:30 at night is not ideal for me, it's nice and cool, and it's beautiful, and I'm thankful to be out here fencing. All right, so we're about up to the area here where we got fence. What we have on what this fence is 4-wire barb fence, and We had a little mishap about a year ago, and something broke the top wire, and it never really, I never fixed it exactly right. I had it back together and it just wasn't good enough. So Annie's out here. I don't know if you, she's actually looking right at me right now. She's gonna come up here too. That stinker. Yeah, she's running right at us. Anyways, I want to get this top wire fixed and like it should be, so that we don't have any problems with her getting out, and we just love her to be in this pasture and feel good about that and make this her new home. That'd be good. She's just like pacing this fence. She knows this is where she got out before. So I need to get this sucker back together. One great thing about fencing at night is the skeeters are just horrendous. So that there's always that. It's getting dark out, and I think I'm just gonna have to let it be. I usually use about 10 times more wire than I need, and I have to get it sorted out really tight because it's never as tight when I let it all go. And I'm just not a fencing guru, but this is gonna hold for a very long time. I do know that, and it might look like it was part of a circus and tied by a clown, but it's gonna do the trick. Plus I'm gonna get it attached to each T-post along the way. That's about all I can do. Yeah, that'll work. Well, look who's back. Pick up our stuff and call her a day. On the way back, I'm just gonna check posts and just kind of see if any other ones are off that I could put on quick. And we're done here, but it's a beautiful night. And Annie did pay us a visit. I don't know if you can see her behind me now, but she's going back with the herd down there. I think she'll be okay. I know. You want to come home. You stay over there. You got new friends now, Annie. You need to stay. Good girl. Stay with them. You'll be all right. So that really got me to thinking, why is she just moaning and groaning and calling out, and she just doesn't want to be. I mean, before you couldn't ever split her up from Belle, her mom. You could and get her away from the calves. And about the only reason that we can think of is because she's starting to cycle. And that's just a really encouraging deal, because we want her to get bred this year, and we want her to be on a different schedule than Belle so that we can milk year round. And we don't want to breed Belle right back. We want to give her some time and get her healthy again after having this calf, and not just get her on a really strict schedule, but if we've got Belle just on an opposite time as Annie, we can do them, and we can still have milk coming in all the time. And so that we noticed that with the way she's acting, she's got to be going into heat and cycling, and she is healthy enough to be bred. She is of the right maturity, and so that is actually really exciting for us to know those things, and to know that really when that bull comes into that pasture, that she's good to go. She should take, and all should be well for another calf here on 20 Acre Farm. So that's really, really exciting for us.